Jennifer Interiano. Okay, so who am I? I am Ivania's friend, and I am a realtor since 2018. And honestly, hey, networking works. That's how I got my dear friend Ivania.
Yes.
So you as a new agent, you need to network. You need to be out there just getting yourself acquainted with people that can either give you the advice, not necessarily give you the business, because when you're getting first started and you started going to all these networking events, other realtors are there. You're a realtor. I mean, who's really going to give you unless it's a referral, right? So let's be honest. But you do get the connections. You do get the know-how. And then there is so much advantage you get out of networking and being in the industry and learning from others and learning from your peers. So definitely that is an advice I will share with you guys. What do you think about that, Ivania?
Well, I think that it's always good to be out there. And when I love to do cold calling sometimes. I believe in that. Most of my listings that I have is through that. And some agent, they don't like it, but I have a system that I have people who do the cold callings and I pay. And then I go and I give it to some agents if they wanted to be part of my team. I give listing to.
And there you go. That's the thing here. So as agents, I have always advocated about partnerships, right? So not necessarily you have to be from the same brokerage. You don't have to be from the same team, but you are able to create this this team of people
And
collaboration. Exactly.
That's what we do.
Exactly, because we're not from the same team. We're not from the same brokerage. She's a broker. I'm not. She's pushing me to be a broker.
Yes,
by the way.
I want that she become a broker.
With your real estate school, I took my brokerage course with her, and I'm in the process. I'll let you guys know.
Soon, 2026, she's gonna be a new
Well,
broker.
2025. It needs to be this year.
Well,
Well, we still have a few days, guys. So here's the thing. I wanted to touch in the fact that you previously in the previous message, in the previous video, actually, sorry about this. Obviously, this is not rehearsed. So this is the best part about these videos. She was talking about starting with rentals, and honestly, it is the best way to start. Just because with rentals, you get your foot in. You get comfortable with the negotiations. You get comfortable with reading the contracts. You get comfortable with the process of things, and you start gaining your confidence. I think that's where most agents lack, is confidence. So that's why they end up spending more than they have to. When I say spending more, is because you end up giving 50% of your commission because you just don't know how to, or you don't feel confident.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
well, the most important, as Jennifer mentioned, is the confidence. But in addition, the tenants are more willing to work with agents, because agents who have many years experience, sometimes they don't want to work with tenants. So
Yeah.
that's why it is easy. You don't have to convince, you don't have to be around trying to get a client. So they want you more than you want them. And from that way, it is easy to write contracts and learn how to work with the association, dealing with all the process, and then give you, as you mentioned, to put this step on, and then you feel, wow, I accomplished the first closing. And that's the key for the success.
There you go. So, al final del día, this is Spanglish, by the way. So, if you please write it on the chat here, because this is going up on YouTube. So if you prefer just English, please say so. If you prefer just Spanish, please say so. We're just getting started. You know, we're collaborating as friends, and we just want to bring knowledge to the industry where the new agents are coming and starting, and you know, they're expecting so much from the industry, and then face the reality of any business, because at the end of the day, this is your business, right?
Exactly.
You gotta
and
grow
that's
it.
the problem, that some agent thinks and give all the responsibility to brokers like me. And no, you're not an employee. You are an independent contractor. You are 1099, and you need to create all your skills, and all your expenses is on you. Because if you don't invest in your business, who else is going to invest? Think about it. If
It's
you
true.
open a business, how are you going to open a business?
Yep.
You have to invest.
You need a business
If you
plan.
don't invest, what happened?
Yep.
Nothing happened. So invest in yourself is the best.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, as a 1099, you really don't have a boss. You don't have somebody telling you you have to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. You have to be here until 8 p.m. Nobody's telling you anything. So you can sleep in. You can work 2 days out of the week if you want to, or you don't work at all. But then again, don't expect miracles to happen, right? You
Yes.
have to put out the work.
So create a system and decide if you want to work 1 day a week, 2 days a week, or 5 days a week. But whatever number of
7.
hours, set it
Yeah.
and respect it. Bye.